Have you ever toned with a level 9 toner, left it for the full time, and still felt like it didn't get cut enough of that yellow? I know I have, and for the longest time, I actually genuinely thought I was choosing the wrong toner. I didn't know enough information. I was just like all over the place, and then one day it literally clicked. You don't know what you don't know. So if this is something you've never thought about before, I just want to share it because it completely changed the way I formulate behind the chair daily. Most of us learn that level is simply how light or dark a color is. But here's the part that took me a little longer to understand and years behind the chair before it really clicked. As the level gets lighter, the amount of pigment in the tube also decreases. So here we have level 1 to 10 as a visual example, 1 being basically full of pigment and a level 10 having barely any. A level 1 pigment is really highly pigment concentrated, while a level 10 has very little. Now imagine you've lifted someone to a pale yellow. You know you need violet to neutralize it, so you reach for a level 9 toner because the tone is technically correct. Now we can see how much pigment is in this. So you apply it, you let it process, you rinse, and it's still warmer than what you wanted. At first I used to think, well, I picked the wrong toner, I didn't pick the right pigment, all these things, but sometimes that isn't actually the problem. Sometimes there isn't enough pigment in the formula to fully neutralize what's in the hair. This was such an aha moment for me. It made me realize there are actually two questions I should be asking myself when it comes to this. First is, am I using the right tone? But the second is just as important. Do I actually have enough pigment in my formula to do my job? Because honestly, we're kind of guessing. Sometimes the answer isn't changing the tonal family at all. It's simply increasing the pigment concentration by incorporating a lower level shade into your formula while still achieving the result you're after. Once I understood this, formulating became so much more intentional instead of feeling like I was hoping the toner would work. Hopefully, if you've ever had one of these moments where your toner just wasn't quite enough, this helps make a little bit more sense and helps you behind the chair. Now, what I tend to do is I'll use a clear in my formula to help with this, or I'll take like an 8 VG in Redken shades because the pigment is a little heavier than a 9. So sometimes that's all it takes to completely cut it. Anyway, hope you have a great day. Hopefully this made a little bit more sense on what the difference is between the levels and what it might look like in a tube to help you formulate better behind the chair. Follow for more and hope you have a great day. Take care.